Hi guys, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to What It Do Tarot. Appreciate you for stopping by here with me today to see what's good, see what's going on, to see what it do. Appreciate you guys, old and new. Hope you like, hope you stay. Hope you enjoyed the reading. Hope you're well, having a good day or evening. Also, whenever you catch this, I'm going to get a couple of these oracles and then I do 2 decks of tarot. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what we get. No zodiacs attached. This is an all signs reading, collective reading. Friends. Friends are beautiful. Friends are great. Friends can be a lot of things. Okay. Here you have healer. Your friend could be your own personal healer, someone you go to when you need help. Okay. Or they look at you like that, or something like that. You guys have, you help one another, okay? So here you have intuition, all right? To boundaries, to crisis. So, like I said, you are here for someone, or someone's here for you. And the intuition that you hold or they hold helps out a lot to help heal situations, okay? Intuition, heart song, telepathy, or inner knowing, okay? Also, you could also have a friendship that you have to create boundaries with. Never know. It's always good to have your own personal space, though, just period, just in life, okay? And then here, crisis. They may always have crisis, and that's the only time they come to you. So maybe sometimes it's good to set up boundaries, even though they're your friend, and they always need your help, or you always need their help in crisis or critical moments. But I don't know. It's like I said, it's just good sometimes to set boundaries, because energy is energy at the end of the day, okay? And you don't want to take on too much energy of others, okay? Just because they're your friend. All right. So here we have it. Yeah, it's like in this picture and in this picture, there's space, okay? So you may need to create, some space, especially if you're always healing. I'm not saying that healing is bad, but sometimes it's you need personal space, time to rejuvenate, heal yourself, and so on and so forth. Not just always giving your energy out, and especially if it's always just in a situation where they're in a crisis and they can't seem to help themselves, okay, or pull in on their own intuition to get out of a crisis situation, okay. Six of Wands. So you're victorious. Okay, you're successful. You know, maybe you have a platform of some sort. Okay, where you help people all the time. Okay, this is a lot of cards. I mean, I could have taken them, but no. So here, Knight of Wands, which is they're doing things your way or taking action or something like that. Okay, there's always something, you know, and here he's looking at a bunch of numbers, data. Okay, he knows a lot. Their intuition, you know, mind always racing or something or another. Water sign, you could have to create a boundary with, or that's, you know, you, I don't know, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Here with the Lovers card next underneath the Crisis. It's just, like I said, it's just about taking the time for yourself, you know. Sometimes you have to love on yourself, you know, not always give away your time, love, and attention all the time. Okay. So now you have here Knight of Coin. That's talking about taking your time, being methodical, strategic about how you move. Okay. Yeah, Six of Cups. This is some sort of relationship that you've had since you were a child, you know. So they're used to holding on to that energy. You know, you've known them for so long. Or maybe even your family, Ten of Cups. Okay. Your family could be your friends also. And that's a lot of energy to give out to everybody all the time. So, and that's a lot of energy to balance also here with the Two of Pentacles. But that's my looking at your past, your present, and your future card. A complete balance of your life and how you see things. You know, we change, we grow, we evolve also. So it's not necessary to always pick up where other people are not capable of handling on their own, you know. Here you are, Empress. You're capable of nurturing, all producing. You have went through a lot of different levels, you know. That's why people come to you. Here, King of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius individual. You could be, or they are. The Eight of Coins. And you have a lot going on in your own world already. A lot of different projects that you do and take care of. You could also maybe even possibly be, you know, pregnant at this time. You know, your own family. You can't be taking on all those types of energies, especially while you're pregnant. Even if someone's world is falling apart, you know, don't feel or was around it. Don't feel compelled, okay, to take on their energy. Sometimes you really have to step back, take a break. Yeah, well, it was in the upright and it did something and flipped. So yes, it's take a break. Okay, I was gonna say if it was in the upright, even when people want you to move faster, it's a necessity. It's a crisis, you know, or whatever. Yeah, Five of Wands. This energy of people bringing you down. Okay, so you definitely just take time for yourself. Yeah, right out the box. You're about to have a baby. You know, it's important to give that energy to that baby. You know this, but you know, sometimes it's good just to have someone else tell you it's okay. They're not gonna die because they didn't get your input. So second deck, last deck. Appreciate you guys so very much for rocking it here with me today on What It Do to see what it do. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And of course, if you like, I appreciate it all. Here we go. Yeah, Judgment. I'm done, guys. No, I can't take on all this heavy energy. I'm pregnant with child. I don't need any stress in my life at this time. On hold, even if you are like a reader or some sort of, spiritualist or something, whatever, however, personal reading, not taking on any extra people's energy, things like that. Ace of Pentacles. That's a new start, a new beginning, fresh start. Maybe even allowing, like I said, pushing them off here, even when their world is crumbling or on fire, giving them the opportunity to tap in with their own intuition, with their selves, giving them an opportunity to try to figure this out, okay? Like giving them, go heal, go be with self for a while, okay? Excuse me. You healed, so you understand what that's about. Yeah, the Tower. You've been through all of, all the troubled waters already. You know how to operate. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. You've done the work on yourself. Okay. Five of Swords. You've been through all of this already. You swallowed all of the pain, the stress, the this, the that. And now it's like, it's their turn to kind of, love on themselves with the Lovers. You had it here, now it's their turn. It's like you're giving them the opportunity. You're handing it back to them in a sense, to heal themselves. Yeah, they have to go through these moments of death and transformation and rebirth and whatnot. But the only way that's going to happen is if other people stop saving them all the time and allow them to kind of fall and go through things and process things for themselves sometimes, or maybe not necessarily just your particular input. Maybe you go somewhere else and get a different point of view or something else. But it's not yours to carry at this time. It's time to set up boundaries because everyone's so used to going to you. So, nothing wrong with saying, no, I need a break. So, take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.